I'm Mike. I'm the Vice President of Development for the new Red Skies Observatory. Just thought I'd pop past and say hello.
Yeah, well, you can bugger off now, pretty boy.
He is pretty, isn't he? Tried them all. OK Cupid, eHarmony, Blender, Friender, Grinder.
We don't need that big city stuff to meet other people. We get together on a regular basis and we socialise, you know, in person.
Normal dating is hard enough, let alone speed dating.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Well, that would be none of your business.
I just assumed that
Assumed what?
you were taken.
If this town isn't interested in fighting for the very thing that defined it, then maybe it's the town that's not worth saving.
I think you need to leave.
Fine.
The telescopes at Red Skies are bigger and stronger, allowing us to see further than ever before.
Yeah, but there's so much more to explore within our own solar system.
Look, I'm trying. I'm on your side. Trust me.
No wonder you've got to resort to speed dating.
I only went there because I knew you'd be there.
Oh, you probably only went there because you knew I'd be there. You did?
Wasn't that obvious?
Begin. Well, I'm a liar, thief on the tail, and I know a heart must bend before it breaks. You're just like the moon, and I'm like the sun, and my rise has just begun.
There's no way they're going to let the observatory stay open. No way! Mum, she wants me to go back and work for Dad at his heating and cooling company. How many NASA employees do you know that went from working for the top space agency in the world to selling evaporative coolers?
I don't know any NASA employees at all.
Exactly. Oh, hello.
Cheers.
Noticed you nicked off a little early yesterday.
Did you?
Didn't see Hell leave though. Thought we were really hitting it off. Slim pickings after she left. Probably why you left too, I imagine.
Wasn't really my cup of tea.
You know, with the whole Siding Spring thing, if it closes down, do you think there might be a spot for me at Red Skies?
Well, why wait? I mean, you could probably help us out now if you wanted to.
Really, but Siding Spring's still...
I have a friend of mine in the States who is in a very similar situation to you. 2 facilities, only room for 1. A lot of tension. He wakes up one morning, the emergency sprinklers had gone off. Water damage, no insurance, the place was ruined.
What happened to him?
The competing facility was looking for someone just like him for some very important work. He was one of the lucky ones.
What a lucky bastard, tell ya.
It's not always about luck sometimes,
Hey,
Steve.
I wouldn't be so sure. My nan, she buys a scratchy, right, for all of her grandkids. Every birthday. My cousin Richie, he's up like $400. The rest of us, not a sausage.
What I'm trying to say, Steve...
Richie, how do you do it?
You're the master of your own destiny, Steve.
Yeah, but how does he bloody do it?
Forget about the scratchies, Steve.
Oh, easier said than done.
Listen, it probably is something that you could do. It might help your chances.
I'll do it.
It's not exactly above board.
Blowboard's fine. Blowboard's good.
Might make things a little bit harder for your friends.
Even Bill? Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Cool.
Okay, good. Well, I'll be in touch soon. Right now, I've got to go meet Hal.
Hey, don't tell her anything about...
Our little secret. Promise.
Good chat. Good guy. Great chat. Firm handshake. Better make it one more.
Daryl.
Jesus, Marty. Scared the living daylights out of me.
Keep your voice down. Helene's in there getting ready for tonight and you're the world's worst at the moment.
Why am I the world's worst? I haven't done anything.
Exactly. You haven't done a thing.
And what is it I'm supposed to do? Save Siding Spring?
Be a nice start.
What, just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
But it's out of my hands.
Oh, cut the crap, Daryl. You do remember who built that godforsaken place?
Yeah, I remember. He was my friend too, you know.
He was my husband. And he spent the best part of his daughter's life working on that bloody mountain up there. And in the process, she grew up to love it just as much, if not more, than he ever did. So, you're going to do something about it. And you'll start by drumming up support at the fancy dress tonight.
Well, what if I fail?
Well, at least you will have tried.
And if I succeed, will you go out to dinner with me?
Yes.
You what?
Listen, you're a dumb bloody bastard sometimes. You really are. But you're a good man with a kind heart. And I'd be happy to go out to dinner with you.
Well, give my regards to Helene. I better get going.
Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous.
Oh, Stevie, the sooner this whole thing is over, the better it will be for everyone.
And they'll be looked after, right?
Everyone is going to be looked after. Helene, Bill, the other girl, whoever else you've got hidden up there.
And me?
Especially you, Stevie.
And no one will know, though.
Well, that's up to you. You just have to do this one tiny little thing.
Okay, what is it?
Just splash a little of this on the sky mapper lens, let it dry, and after a couple of hours it'll be ruined.
Okay, yeah, I can do this.
Of course you can, Stevie.
Hey, while I've got you here, I was just having a little thought bubble. After the fancy dress party, if you don't have any plans, I've got a dinner reservation down at the boat restaurant at Coonabarabran. I was thinking maybe you and I could go down there, have a little celebratory drink, you know, maybe even more.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Sorry.
That's okay. You just get this done, and then maybe at the party we'll talk. How does that sound, Stevie? You won't let me down, will you, Stevie?
No.
Good. Great. We're all done then. All right. See you later.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Goodbye.
Fine, I guess. Although no one really seemed to be listening. I don't understand why anybody would get into astronomy and not be excited at the prospect of discovering new KBOs.
Oh, sorry, Harry, what were you saying?
Never mind.
When are you coming down to Tasmania?
Soon, I guess. I don't know.
Helle's coming down. You should come down too.
Helene said she was coming down.
She might have. But I'm talking about you. I'm going to need all the help I can get.
Well, I'll try. I don't know. Things are pretty busy around here at the moment.
Here she is.
Hey, you two.
You're looking very fancy.
Yeah, a little too fancy.
It's called eyeliner.
Who's the lucky fella?
Mike.
Mike Finch, the guy from Red Skies. But he's the one shutting you down.
I know.
You definitely have a weird choice in men, Hel.
Yeah, I'll say.
Look, I'm running late. Harry, can I...
When are you coming down to Tasmania? Simon's coming.
Is he?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Thinking about it?
Look, things are pretty hectic up here at the moment.
Sounds like it. Speed dating 1 week, regular dating the next.
I haven't been on a normal date in years.
Well, it sounds like you two have got it sorted. Enjoy Tasmania, Simon.
Please come down soon, Hel.
Hey, I was just mucking around.
Look, I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, what's the latest on the observatory? What's the update?
I don't really know.
Oh, well, you're still fighting it though, right?
Yeah, I guess. I gotta go. I'm late.
Well, that went well.
So, about your trip down here. I've got a free bed in the spare room at my place. It's a king single.
All right, Harry. I'll be down there as soon as I can, I promise.
Okay, Simon. Okay.
It's me. So I was wondering, instead of doing that, maybe I could just toilet paper the front of Helene's house, right? Used to get my old high school teacher really annoyed when I did it to her. She was my mum, which made it really awkward, but yeah, right, okay. Look, I'll do it, but Oh, hey, how long have you been there?
Long enough. I have questions.
Okay.
Why did you toilet paper your own house? And finally, I thought Bill was supposed to be fixing the sky mapper, so why are you up here and what's with the water?
I told Bill I'd fix it.
You told Bill you'd fix what?
The sky mapper. You know, I know Helene's been on your case, so I thought I'd give it a bit of a once-over.
He said he told you already.
He hasn't told me anything. What's going on, Steve?
I was doing it for you guys.
Doing what?
Yeah, doing what?
I was just giving the old girl a bit of a spit and polish.
Really?
Yeah. Look, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah, you will tell us everything, Steve. And from the beginning.
Okay. Well, I was up pretty late, right? And I was on Wikipedia, you know? I was looking up Ravishing Rick Rude, Andre the Giant, Pretty Boy Peterson, and I was thinking, well, hang on, you know, what came first, pizza or pasta?
Okay, Steve, how about we skip to what you were doing hanging around here?
It was Leslie.
Knew it.
Wait, who's Leslie?
She works for the council. She's the reason this whole place is being shut down.
Oh, she's a nasty piece of work.
What did she want you to do?
Look, you gotta believe me. I was doing it for us.
Oh, God. Look at this. Dumb and dumber. Hello, Daryl. I need a drink because I'm an alcoholic.
I'm an imbecile and I put this party on all by myself. Did I happen to mention that I'm the mayor of this town? My father was a mayor, my grandfather was a mayor, his father before him, and now me, Daryl, the mayor.
Not for much longer, Daryl. Hello, Daryl. Mike.
Leslie?
Oh, you two come together, did you?
No, of course not.
No?
All right, fair enough. Well, I hope you have a good night tonight. Hope to see you both on the dance floor a little later on.
Yeah, not if I can help it.
Mike, before you go in, I wonder if I have a little chat about the Siding Spring mess. I mean, they're good people working up there.
Daryl, get a grip, mate. Stick to the plan.
Daryl, Doreen's burnt the party pies.
Oh, shit. What about the spring rolls?
They're okay, I think.
Thank the Lord. Look, Mike, I'll have to go and look after this. I'll finish that chat later on, yeah?
Sure.
Cool, right.
So,
why are you dressed like that?
it's funny you should mention that actually, because Daryl kept referring to this event as fancy dress, which I took to mean as costume party. Little did I know that for Daryl, the word fancy means to put on a tie. Does that answer your question?
Hey, Hel, listen. I need to tell you something, if that's okay.
Hey. What's going on around here?
Well, Daryl kept saying it was a fancy dress, so I actually thought he meant...
Got it. Yep. Clearly you're not alone.
Look, if it's okay, can I have a word with you alone?
What is it?
Yeah, Steve, what is it?
I was hoping to do it just the... Anyway, okay. I am thinking about becoming vegan. And I just was thinking, is it okay if I still drink dairy cow milk? Because soya milk is, you know, a little bit gross.
That's what you wanted to talk to me about?
Sure.
Steve, I don't care what you drink. But speaking of drinks, I definitely need one.
So, did you speak to Leslie?
Yeah.
And is it done?
Wait, what is what done?
You know, the thing.
The thing... Wait, which thing?
The thing.
Oh, with the sky mapper?
Oh, shh. Yes, with...
No, not yet.
What?
It's gonna happen though.
What do you mean it's gonna... When?
Soon.
Soon?
Like tomorrow.
It needs to happen tomorrow.
It will happen tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, like tomorrow, your time or my time?
We are counting on you to pull this off, Steve.
Pull off the thing with the sky mapper?
Yes.
And when you say you mean me and you?
Yes, everybody.
Does everyone include Helene?
Just get it done, okay?
I'll get it done, but I need you to tell me, does everyone include Helene?
Yeah, sure. Wait, yes.
Give me a better answer than that, mate.
Yes.
Why are you two whispering?
Oh, nothing.
Okay, why are you still whispering?
That's a good question. I'm just sort of in the groove of it now.
Just gonna go check on some food.
I'll catch you later.
What are your thoughts on Kepler 186f?
What?
Kepler 186f?
Yeah, I heard you the first time. You mean the Earth-like planet?
Yeah.
It's exciting. I think using the transit mode to detect new planets is brilliant. But we are probably at the absolute limit of what that can teach us. We need something new if we want to be doing anything more than just spotting rocks.
Your eyes really light up when you talk about this stuff. Look, what if I told you you could be in charge of that something new at Red Skies?
There's so much more to see in our own backyard. I mean, Cassini, New Horizons.
Just have a think about it at least.
All right. I will give it some thought.
Good.
Steve spoken to you yet?
Yeah, a bit.
What did he say?
Oh, just the usual bullshit. Why?
Oh, nothing, never mind.
Look, Hallie, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being up here with us. I know I haven't got to spend any time with you, but Bill said you have been a great help, and God knows we need it up here right now.
Oh, I was just about to thank you for having me. It's been kind of a dream of mine to work for you. And funnily enough for Bill as well.
When do you leave?
1 week.
1 week? That's probably all we've all got left up here anyway.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure. I feel like there's maybe more going on than we've been led to believe.
What do you mean?
Just a hunch. And Steve, he was going to talk to you.
You okay? Not really.
What's wrong?
I knew I shouldn't have come dressed as peas. I said to myself, Eileen, are you sure it's fancy dress? Yes. Daryl specifically said so. Okay, great. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe you'll meet someone. God knows you've been trying to find a husband for a while now. Chin up, Eileen. What will we go as? I know. How about peas? Everyone loves peas. Steve loves peas. Perfect. You look like an idiot. Well, then why don't you think of a better idea then?
I thought you were dressed as a bean.
No, actually, I'm peas. These are the peas, and this is my pot.
I can't tell you too much at the minute, but I'm pretty excited about what we can do in the new infrared spectrum.
Oh, la-dee-da. The new infrared spectrum.
Not impressed?
No, not really. Give us a call when you've installed and understand adaptive optics.
Installing next week.
You shitting me?
Shit you, I not, will you?
Shit me, you do, Mike. Quite a lot. So you can take your digital telescopes and stick them very firmly up your ass. Besides, I'd take the Sky Mapper or the AI any day.
Oh, please. Those things couldn't see Copernicus on a clear night.
I'll bite your bum. The Sky Mapper could tell you what sort of toothpaste Mikhail Kornienko's using right now if he was floating in front of a window.
Who?
Russian cosmonaut. International Space Station. So glad you're keeping up with the technical journals, knobhead.
Look, the point is, our stuff is newer and better than your stuff.
Mate, I know what sort of observatory you're building up there. It's all razzle-dazzle with no real substance. Besides, I know that nasty little game you're playing with Leslie. And you're going to get your comeuppance. Don't you worry about that.
What was all that about?
Nothing. He's an interesting fellow.
He is. I just wish he'd get around to fixing the bloody Sky Mapper. It's been out of commission now for 2 weeks.
Yeah, you really should get onto that. Hate for something to happen to it. Can you excuse me for a sec?
You took your time? You enjoying yourself with her?
You think I'm genuinely interested in her? We both have bigger plans. You want to be mayor? And me? We both know what I want.
We gotta tell Hell about everything.
All right, everybody, you asked for it. The one the only Mr. Steve Kilby! Yay! Woohoo!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a real pleasure to be here tonight in Coonabarabran. I'll give you a little song, see if you know this one. Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down in Memphis. Lower the curtain down, alright. I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar, something that's shimmering and white. It leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find.
Sorry, can you say it again? Oh, I understand. Yeah, thank you. Harry's dead.
Here.
Who's Harry?
Despite your destination.
I'm gonna have to call Simon.
Who's Simon?
Who is Simon? Bill, I've got to get on the next flight to Tassie. Can you look after things here? Of course.
Wish I knew what you were.
Wait, Helene, wait.
Don't step any further, mate. It's the last time that you're getting in her way, you hear me? I don't know what's going on, but you gotta back off. Otherwise, I'm gonna... No, we're gonna...
Get really angry.
And you wouldn't like us when we're angry.
Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar, something that's shimmering and white. It leads you here despite your destination under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for.
I'm really sorry to interrupt you, bloody one of the best songs of all time, but there's a lot of stuff going on around here. Everyone's feeling a bit stressed. I just don't think we can do this all-time classic rock and roll right now. I'm so sorry. Some guy died, and yeah, I think we're just gonna have to cut it there, mate. Thanks so much. You were nailing it, and I reckon if we can pick that up maybe next week or so once we've sorted this out, that'd be sweet. But yeah, we've just got to put our heads... We've got to sort this. Sorry, mate. Hey, good on you, though. I was enjoying it.
What now?
The sky mapper. It could do in days, even hours, what we'd spend weeks trying to do down here.
You could be back in Siding Spring by dinner. You and Bill could fire up the sky mapper. You could have found this thing that Harry was talking about by midnight.
Yeah, if we're lucky. And then what?
Well, then they can't shut you down.
Yeah, but what if Harry's wrong?
But he won't be wrong.
Helene, you're here. Alone?
No, I'm with Mike.
Simmons from Darugal. Sorry. Oh, fuck no.